Well, hi everybody. My name is James Elam, and you might remember me from when I ran for the House of Delegates in 2018 and 2020. Wow, what a crazy year it has been. The last campaign I was running, we went full steam ahead in the middle of the pandemic, and that consisted of suspending all our campaign activities and moving to virtual things. And I was endorsed by the Charleston Gazette for our pandemic response, but also because I'm a young, openly gay, progressive Democrat who wants to keep younger people here and present a more tolerant image to the rest of the country about our state. Something that kind of seems as an embarrassment sometimes coming from the legislature because it seems very close minded to a lot of younger people. So, this is going to segue into the whole point of the video is that I have been nominated by my good friend, you might remember Lacy Watson, to be, and he ran for Congress in the Democratic primary for West Virginia's 3rd Congressional District. And he has nominated me to serve on the Democratic State Executive Committee. And so that would be appointment to that position. And I'm honored to be nominated for that. And I hope I'm selected, and here's why. I have a background in this state working very hard. I'm a former corrections officer, but don't get it twisted. I support criminal justice reform 110%. Nonviolent drug offenders need rehabilitative care, not incarceration. I've said it since I was an officer and long before that. It doesn't work to lock away the state's drug problem. We lead the country in opioid related overdose, and that's why we need to implement a cannabis program in this state that actually works for patients. We've been dragging our feet for a couple years now. We should be having this off the ground already. And by the way, we should transition that into recreational to just free up more markets and make more money and create jobs and growth in this state. I view it the same way as I do alcohol. If you don't drink, don't drink. If you don't want to partake in the cannabis market, then just don't. But I know that doesn't make me popular in every area at the Democratic Party, but there's a lot of people who support this, and I do too. And I think it's just good policy, and from a law enforcement background, why waste tax money on enforcing something that's already recreationally legal in 11 states, and then you have medical cannabis programs, I think, in 33 other states, including West Virginia. So I don't understand why we're wasting our time on that. But I just think that this is a more young take on today's politics, and we keep talking about wanting to put a fresh spin on West Virginia politics, especially in the Democratic Party. And I think that's what I bring to the table if appointed to the state's Democratic Executive Committee. I already know the game, folks. I've ran for the House of Delegates twice, and while you might not have voted for me, I can get on TV and I can meet with people in the positions that I need to meet with to advance the Democratic platform here, more importantly on a progressive side too, to bring younger people into the fold. This is what young West Virginia Democrats want. This is what younger minded politics looks like. And if we're going to think about keeping young people here, we might as well put some more young people in these positions. By the way, I'm an undergrad student. I study community and public health out of the University of the People in Pasadena, California. It's an online university. In 2015 and 16, I attended Concord University in Athens, West Virginia, and I'm a graduate of Capitol High School in Charleston, West Virginia. So I hope I can bring your ideas and your perspective to the state's Democratic Executive Committee. If you have any more questions for me, feel free to reach out to me. And thank you, Lacy Watson, for nominating me to be appointed to this position. I'm really, really honored and humbled by that. So thank you, Lacy, for that. I hope everyone has a good day. By the way, continue to please get vaccinated if you can. I want to just speak on that for a second. I got my first dose on March 18th. It's now been 3 days since I got the Moderna vaccine, and then I have to get another shot in April. And I feel fine, and I hope everybody can get their shots. Go to Walgreens. Call your local Walgreens and press the number 1 for the vaccine appointments. And when you press that button, it'll take you through an automated system. It took me 2 or 3 minutes, and I had a vaccine appointment scheduled. So go ahead and do that. So I'm signing off here. I just wanted to leave you with some of my thoughts. Thank you, thank you so much, Lacy Watson, for the nomination. And let's see what we can do if they put me on the state executive committee. Thank you.